Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So thank you guys so much for tuning back in. Today's video is going to be a pretty interesting, I don't know what you would call it, I guess maybe like a talk through, some type of story time. Also, if you haven't noticed on the back, we've got a little Bricard Amore promo going on back there. That is actually my latest YouTube video, which was really cool. It was the I made $7,000 in one day vlog. So if you haven't already checked that one out, please be sure. It was really good. Maybe Bianca will link it like down below. So anyways, you guys, as you can tell by the title of this video, I am pretty much going to be talking about everything I sold to purchase my house. But if you guys are interested to see all the luxury items I sold to build this bad boy that I'm sitting in right here, then stay tuned. All right, you guys, so as all of you may or should already know by now, in last year, actually October of last year, I closed on my amazing dream home. It's absolutely beautiful. It is huge. It's 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms. It is absolutely incredible and I absolutely love it. I was really blessed to be able to build a home in my early 20s. That was a big blessing. And if you want to know more about that process, I actually have 2 videos on my channel right now where I go into detail. Plus I answer like an FAQ regarding that whole process. So if you're interested, you can check that out. We'll link those down below as well. I think that I mentioned it in those videos that I was talking about, that I managed to save up a ton of money in a very short amount of time. I think in like 5 months, I was able to save over $30,000. So if you know anything about me, you know that I can't like save money to save my life. So this was a really big deal for me. I actually didn't pull anything out of savings to purchase furniture or for my closing costs. It all came from money that I saved. So now the money that I use for my down payment, yes, that came from savings that had been sitting there for a long time, but the money that I use on closing day to cover my closing costs and to furnish this bad boy all came from me saving money like crazy, not buying anything. I mentioned that in my how I purchased my dream home video as well. I literally didn't buy anything. Like I got my lashes done and that was it. I did not shop, I did not go on vacation, like it was serious. But a big piece that helped me to save so much money was I actually sold a ton of luxury items. All right, so I actually have it on my phone. We're not gonna go in, oh look, there's me putting on makeup. It's me and me, you guys. Oh, oh no, bug, oh no. Why are there still flies? It is fall. No, it's winter, excuse me, it's not fall. Oh. Bianca, you know what to do, girl, edit that out. All right, so we're not going in any particular order. I'm just gonna start talking. So all of these are things that I literally sold in, what month was that? Like the 5 months leading up to when I closed on my home. So the first thing that I see right here are a pair of Fendi slides, you guys. I love these Fendi slides. I thought they were super cute. I actually wore them one time and hopefully Bianca will like put them up here so I can stop showing you guys my dirty, bad resolution iPhone screen. I wore them one time in Miami with Deja, and I think by the time that I had finished walking in them, I knew they weren't for me. You guys, they're also really big. They're like they're shaped more like a man slide. So I wasn't really a fan. I think they're super cute. Would I rebuy them? Probably not. Next thing that I sold were this pair, Yeezy Boost. These were the ice blue, light blue, I forget what they were called, but they were blue, they were light blue. And I had been wanting a pair of Yeezys. Like I think certain girls, like blogger girls look super cute when they have on like Yeezys and like their beige tones. Okay, on me, no. First of all, they just looked big on my feet. I probably didn't know how to style them either. And then another thing, they were super uncomfortable. I wore these shoes on a business trip to Cleveland and I would have rather walked barefoot. You guys, Valentino sandals are my idea of tennis shoes, just being honest. Speaking of Valentino sandals, you guys, I sold a ton of them. So this is actually a picture right from my Instagram. So that's what it looks like. It is a circular picture of all of the Valentino sandals that I had. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs. So I added another pair, so we'll call it 8. Out of these 8 pairs, I have sold 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs, you guys. So I sold the mauve, I sold the nude, the black, and the red. And maybe Bianca will make like a photo array of them around my head so you can see the colors. I will say that I definitely do want my nude and my black back. That red I kind of bought as like an impulse, not a really big fan of red. At the time I had a red Chanel Jumbo that I kind of bought in tandem with that. And then there's also like this mauve color, just not a fan. I love the hot pinks, like that's what I love. I love the hot pink Valentino sandals. I have a ton of them. I also have the, what is it called? Water Rose. Oh, such a good color. Oh, look, there's me again. I've been doing my makeup for a long time in this video. Like, what is happening? Anyways, so this is another picture that you can find on my Instagram, and we'll insert it above. So I sold this Louis Vuitton Kusama wallet. It was the limited edition Yayoi Kusama wallet in white. I don't remember what year the collection was from. That was one that I bought on impulse, and I think I had planned to buy more from the collection. That Louis Vuitton times Yayoi Kusama collection was one that I really tried to like, but I just never really got into it. So would I repurchase that wallet? Definitely not. The one that I really do miss, the one that got away. So this, you guys, I had purchased this incredible Burberry coat. Love this coat so much, and of course it was one of the things that I sold. This is the packaging. It was so pretty. It was one of the things that I sold. I wore it one time on a business trip to Cleveland. I also took it with me to Europe. Now I will say that I got a size too small. I probably needed a medium, which is another reason why I sold it. But I definitely sold it with the intentions on repurchasing it after I was like settled in my house. Well, guess what? They don't make it anymore. Burberry has a new creative designer, and now they're going like in this completely different direction from like the more classic Burberry coats. So it is no more. I'm heartbroken. So maybe I can rebuy it back from the person I sold it to. Here's another picture. So I sold, if you can see, that's the black Valentino sandals, but also I had a pair that I did for my birthday unboxing 2 years ago when I was still in my condo, that I bought before I bought my house. Wink, wink, for those of you who seem to be really confused about that subject. I had a really cute pair of Chanel espadrilles, and they were the beige and black. They were so cute, so cute. But I've since got another pair, and they're in the velvet with the pearls. I got those before I went to Europe because I took them to Europe with me. But I will say regarding these, I got them in a size too small. I go between like a 37, 37 and a half, and a 38. I got these in a 37. I definitely should have got a 38. I didn't try them on beforehand, my bad. So they were never really comfortable. Now my velvet ones, I love those. They're super comfy. So yes, these are gone. Definitely want to repurchase them. Is it high on my list anytime soon? Not really, but yes, I would repurchase. So, oh, now we're cooking. Here's just another picture of the mauve Valentino sandals that I sold. So you guys, if you remember, this is probably one of my more popular videos on my YouTube channel. I had the Louis Vuitton limited edition Ramages Neverfull MM, and I had the Speedy. The Neverfull MM, I knew that I wanted, and I was like plotting on it, and I was one of the first people to get it from my store in Houston. However, this Speedy was definitely an impulse buy, and I actually bought that from the Saks Fifth Avenue store in the Houston Galleria because the big store didn't have it. I'm not a fan of Speedy 30s, first of all. I just can't get behind it. Like, I've had 3 in my life. I had a green graffiti from the Steven Sprouse line Speedy 30 that I sold. I had a Steven Sprouse Roses Speedy 30 that I sold. I just can't do a Speedy 30. Now that Neverfull MM, so my Speedy 30 I sold a long time ago before I even had my condo. The Neverfull MM is the one that I held on to, and I did not sell it until right before I bought my house. I did get a really good price for it, you guys. It definitely was worth it, but I love that bag. Now, the thing that I will say is this is not a practical bag. It's not practical for me to be carrying around something that has orange and red dots on it and things that look like coral. Not for my wardrobe, let me say. I'm going into more like jewel tones and lavender. I'm obsessed with lavender, and like beiges and creams and nudes and blush. So this, nah, no. So would I repurchase it? I don't know. I have to say I don't know. I don't know. So this was my Chanel Jumbo, the first Chanel Jumbo that I ever had, right? I think. I don't remember. I had the Chanel So Black in the Jumbo and the Chanel Jumbo in beige clair and caviar leather. So that Chanel Jumbo, I bought that brand new. That was like one of my first big time luxury purchases. I bought that when I was actually an undergrad. No, I received it when I was an undergrad. It was a birthday present. let me not take credit for buying these expensive things. However, I will say the first day that I wore it with like a black outfit. I think it was fall. I think I had a leather jacket on that got color transfer on it really bad. And I took it to like the Chanel spa, sent it away a couple times, but they were never able to fully clean it. And I really did love the bag, but I think when it was time for me to start selling things, that was like easy. Would I purchase it again? I would say yes, but again, it's not like on the top of my list of things to buy, you guys, and I think that has something to do with the fact that I've already had it. So newer things are more on the list, and then like after I cross the newer things off, then maybe I can go revisit things I've already had, if that makes sense. Okay, speaking of my Chanel Jumbo in So Black, you guys, and Bianca will insert these pictures because I'm sure you can barely see it. I loved this bag. Now, the only thing that I will say about it is this was in lambskin. It was my second bag in lambskin because I had a boy in lambskin with that like brushed gold, dirty gold looking hardware. I really do love the So Black collection. Like they've since come out with the So Black in like I don't think it's a caviar. I think it's a different type of grain leather. And I would love to have that one, or even the boy, but I couldn't deal with the lambskin leather. It got scuffed. Something else really horrible happened to it. Like, don't even get me talking about it. I accidentally got super glue on the back of it, you guys. Like, don't ask me what I was doing. And you know what? I think it was something really ratchet. Like, I think one of my nails had broke and I wasn't gonna be able to get it fixed for a while. I used to wear like long, cute nails with the crystals. And so I think I was trying to super glue it back on and something happened and it ended up getting super glue on my bag. So, and that was like probably 2 or 3 days after I'd gotten it, so that essentially kind of like ruined it for me. Also, like the lambskin leather is super supple, like it was always scuffing. It just was not practical. So it ended up sitting on the shelf, and even when the chains would rest on the top of it, like it would scuff. I sold it, again, got my money's worth for it. Would I repurchase it? Probably, and I hate to say it, but probably not. Just because I don't want to buy something. Who's texting me? Just because I don't want to buy something to have it sit on the shelf just to say that I have it. So I got this bag for graduation. It was so cute. This is the Louis Vuitton limited edition jungle print Neverfull. It was so cute. I got a lot of good wear out of it, but at the end of the day, when it was time for me to start looking at what I could live without and what I couldn't live without, it was an easy pick. Would I rebuy it? Definitely not, but I might consider purchasing like I had really been wanting a limited edition Keep All from Louis Vuitton, but that want has since been pacified because I purchased my Louis Vuitton Prism Keep All. Before that, you guys, I was this close, and when I say this close, I was this close to purchasing a Louis Vuitton Keep All Steven Sprouse graffiti, and it was in the hot pink. I think they only wanted like $2,800 for it, and I was this close. And then unforeseen circumstances were like, it just, okay. And this is not, sorry, I'm getting off topic, but it wasn't in the stars. God was not on board with me. I tried to buy that bag to pay for it through eBay on 3 different cards and they all got declined. Money was there, more than enough money was there. Girl, PayPal would not let me do it. 3 credit cards later, no. So I was like, okay, it's not meant to be. I had a Louis Vuitton GM ECAT Neverfull and the Rose Indian. It was so pretty, you guys. And I can't say, I love the way that bag looked, but honestly, it was a GM. I wasn't wearing it anywhere. You know what? The only thing I used that bag for was, and I hate to say it, I used that bag like when I was moving to pack things in. And that is no use for a beautiful Louis Vuitton Neverfull. So would I rebuy it? I don't know. I would just not wear like a hot pink bag. Like that's the issue with even the 2 Almas that I have. So yeah, I think I have said everything that I sold. I'll have Bianca like put the prices on the screen so you can see how much each was. And then we'll give you like a running total. 14 items. And that's just things that I can remember. So your sister was on a mission, honey. I was a selling sister, okay? Because we had to get in this home, okay? And not only did I want to get in the home, and I said it before, I'll say it again, I'm not one of those girls, thank God, God willing, that moves into a house and like doesn't have any furniture. No, and that's good and well, there's nothing wrong with it. My parents did that. When my parents moved into their first house that they built, they were like sleeping on the floor and too happy to do it. Me, I wanted my house fully furnished when I moved in on day 1. So if you guys have ever seen those pictures of my condo like stuffed full of furniture boxes, I achieved that mission, and a big part of it was me saving money and not splurging or buying things or going on vacation, plus selling my life. Just kidding. But you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I will talk to you later. Don't forget to subscribe if you don't already, plus turn on that little bell so that you get notified every time I post new videos. You guys, we post every Sunday. We never miss a Sunday. Your sister is consistent in 2020. Also, like and comment below. Don't forget to check out this fly will not let me be great. I think it has something personal against me. Don't forget to check out my baby girl's YouTube channel, and we'll link that down below. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram at _officialdollface, all spelled out, all one word, you guys. I love you so much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week.